What's good, y'all? It's your girl Galaxy Queen Star. I just would like to finish my recap for CALICOE versus Ill Will. This is off the Lift Hip Soul 5 card. Alright, so here we go. Ill Will round 1. Nigga, we could gladly scrap. This 9-iron wasn't in Caddyshack. I get your BMF and black her face. Now tell your daddy that. Next bar. I come from them wild blocks. Pull up, you hear loud shots. Asking me about this shotgun? Get a nigga in the crowd shot. So that reminds me of this guy I saw on YouTube who was teaching his, the students in the class about guns. So he had a gun and he's, taking it out, and so he made a mistake and shot himself in the foot. So when he said that bar, it kind of reminded me of that. Next bar. Nigga, please, I got bitches in the D, hit the yak, go to the PA, come back to the yak, then the D, it's a fee. I go in his dentistry if I lift the heat, drop his body in the street. If they gotta identify him by his teeth, I cut off the dentistry. That was fire, because you know how when somebody dies, a lot of times, they can identify you through your dental, through your teeth. So he basically saying he'll cut off all his dentistry, meaning all the family, if they trying to identify him, if they got to identify by his teeth. So I thought that was fire. Next bar. I'm going psychotic again. 2 pistols. They obviously twins. Morgan Freeman, Shawshank. I know the shit niggas really going through to get out of this pen. I thought that was fire because I know the movie. I don't know if y'all ever heard of the movie Shawshank Redemption. That's a great movie. If you've never seen it, go watch it. It's I think it came out in either late 90s or early 2000s, where this guy who was wrongly accused and he was convicted, of murder. He literally, digged a hole in the wall in his cell. Now he started scratching it with rocks. He did a hole through the cell leading all the way outside the prison, and through a tunnel he literally had to crawl through shit, literally crawl through shit to get out of that prison. And I think it's based on a true story. It was a great movie. So I like when he said 2 pistols, they obviously twins, Morgan Freeman, Shawshank. I know the shit niggas really going through to get out of this pen. Fire. Nice bar. Next bar. Dumb text. This bitch come easy like drunk sex. 45, still scratching like funk flex. Nice. You know what a still is a gun. And then he was like, still scratching like funk flex. I thought that was fire. And drunk sex, you do come easy, drunk sex. Next bar. This nigga said, I ain't have nothing for Will, but now I got something. Nigga, you can't train for ill, you just die from it. So remember, CALICOE and Ill Will was supposed to been battle, but CALICOE came to the battle but told the crowd he couldn't do it, he wasn't prepared. So he's like, you can't train for ill, you just die from it. A nice little bar. Because when you ill, you die. Whether you ill being sick, whatever, a disease, whatever. Next bar. This is kind of long. Nigga, he be frontin'. Pull a hit, clip, stuff it. You get hacked from what you saw. Jim Duggan. Let the 5th ring, then I'm out. 10 Duncan. Big something. He in the hospital when it hit something. Tubes hooked up to him. Machine sound like the back him about to hit something. Fire. Now Jim Duggan, he's known as Hacksaw. He's a pro wrestler. Tim Duncan won 5 rings. That's in the NBA. So I like when he said, you get hacked from what you saw. Jim Duggan. Let the 5th ring, then I'm out. Tim Duncan. Fire. Next bar. You big frail, I'll give your men hell. Ill way over your head. Chemtrails. I thought that was a nice little bar, because with chemtrails, basically, like the aircraft that go over the sky, you'll see those white lines, like little, like maybe 3 or 4 white smoke that's coming out the aircraft. So it's to believe that it's biological agents or chemicals coming out of that smoke that can cause respiratory illnesses or whatever. And this is Ill Will we're talking about. So that was fire, or health problems. Last bar in the first round. I say, where's CALICOE? Because he put his stain there. Atlanta. Oh, so you Southern Cal acting like it won't rain there. So we all know Tony Tone. Now I love that song back in the 90s. Tony Tone had a song called It Never Rains in Southern California. So I like when he said that bar. All right, next bar. I'm sorry, next this is CALICOE round 1. Cause when William become tough, Mr. Sophie gonna get ice in his whip. The gun on him. I caught him speeding plus his license suspended. The run on him. Payak eating cause I put life in his shit. Okay, next bar. Guns ain't legal in New York, but I bought him still. Like fuck going to the drawing board. He gonna get chalked for real. Shooters on deck that I taught to drill. I send them boys down Pontiac while they off the pills. Nice. You know, he always tell like a story I noticed about CALICOE. Next bar. It's not a game, but for some reason this nigga wanna play. Charlemagne gonna give this nigga the donkey of the day. So you know Charlemagne, the radio host that's on 105.1, I believe, in the mornings, the Breakfast Club, and he always giving somebody the donkey of the day. Next bar. You need to chill, Will, cause how I'm built, I really get you killed, Will. Had your mama at the funeral like, this don't even feel real. So I thought that the way he performed it was kind of nice. Next bar. Will, you was my first son. I should have aborted you, nigga. I show all you niggas love. You was a cornboy when I met you. Now all you niggas thugs. I'm shocked at the way I was treated. I was all you niggas plugs. So you know the plug, you get the plug, meaning you get the drugs from the person who has all the stash, you know, his plug. I thought that was kind of nice. Last bar in the first round. Why y'all keep putting these niggas in the room with Vex? Now he's talking to ARP when he's saying this. Why y'all keep putting these niggas in the room with Vex? You about to be on my shit list with Smack. Treat him like I treated Pat. He gonna get rounds from the Mac like a #1. Watch me turn towns into a cat, a one and done. So when he said a round from the Mac like a #1, you know #1 at McDonald's is a Big Mac, but of course he mean Mac as a gun. Okay, watch me turn towns into a cat and one and done. So I believe he's talking about the basketball player card towns. I know that they used to call him the unique cat, the one and done star, you know, so it was okay. So definitely that first round, I definitely gave that first round to Ill Will. Ill Will just had better material to me. He had stage performance. He was barking on CALICOE. He had great bars. Okay, now CALICOE, he was just okay to me. You know, his material to me was not as good as Ill Will's. Okay, the round was actually short. I was surprised that he didn't go for very long. He must have went for literally like maybe almost 2 minutes. His round was not long at all, and his material was just okay. But he is a good performer. That's one thing about CALICOE. He performs very well. But definitely it was clear to me. Ill Will clearly took the first round. Now we're going to round 2. This is Ill Will. Yo, foundation, you make up shit. Your lips stick to the featherweight. Your bitch, I bet the mask scare her if I set her straight. I gave my bitch a Louisville. Said once she catch your eye, line her up. I set the bait. Once your little boozy her, she come out betting rules like Kevin Gates. So, you know, I thought that was kind of fire. It was like a makeup scheme. Foundation, makeup shit, lipstick. I bet the mask will scare her, but that's mascara. Okay. Said once she catch your eye, line her up, the eyeliner. Okay. And then at the end, she come out betting rules like Kevin Gates. I believe that's a song Kevin had. Something about betting. Next bar. Peep the shit. I'm too hostile. I too Glock you. Passenger side. Tupac you. I will fuck this pussy bad. Blue Waffle. I thought that was an okay bar. Blue Waffle is like a fictional STD, okay? And it's to know that it's for women who don't take care of their hygiene, or, you know, to wash down there, or, you know, or sleep around or something. So that's what they call Blue Waffle. And I guess the vagina turns blue. I don't know, because that never happened to me. Next bar. So this is kind of long. Bear with me. All right, let me clear my throat. What has he done besides lose to Lux? Get on the news, look like a stupid fuck? jumping in pools with dudes and such. This your top 10? Not him. Skinny dipping with niggas. That's why you getting doctored in Manhattan, because you watch men. Your OGs know me. I'm valid. Don't start with me. Jesus, take the nigga when it's real problems. He don't want to get in the car with me. Oh, I'm glad I went through that bar clear. So when he says, I love when he says skinny dipping with niggas, that's why you getting Dr. Manhattan, because you Watchmen. Dr. Manhattan is a comic figure in Watchmen. Okay, and I like at the end when he says, Jesus take the, you know what that's saying, Jesus take the wheel. But he didn't say that at the end. He just said, Jesus take the, nigga, when there's real problems, he don't want to get in the car with me. And he pointed up to the sky like he was talking about God. So that was kind of hot. Next bar. I hit his shorty, light her up through the window, Christmas Story. Of course I chopped that bar up, but that was so fire to me, because you know the movie A Christmas Story. You know that lamp, that was a leg lamp that was seen through the actual window. So I like that. I hit his shorty, light her up through the window, A Christmas Story. I thought that was kind of fire. Next bar. How the fuck am I supposed to believe what he rapping and he don't even live it? Because y'all believe him? It's still not proven. I gotta see it. Quadriplegic. I blew through the tube and Will got moving. So you know quadriplegic is basically a paralysis. You lose all your limbs, even your torso, and you're basically confined in a wheelchair. His name is Ill Will. So I like when he said that. I gotta see it. Quadriplegic. I blew through the tube and Will got moving, he says. Next bar. I should beat your man ass. And if calluses, he gets some rough hands. Now I think there's a video game called Calluses where they fight or whatever, because I didn't really understand that bars. So I believe that's what he meant by that. Okay, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. Next bar. You got a 40, I got a 42. I'm on a worthy spurt. Give me a dirty smirk, we could get it jumping mid-round. Jersey twerk. So I thought that was kind of fire, because you know New Jersey twerk is always jumping in his rounds. Last bar, this is the second round. I like this bar too. You better weigh options, stay conscious before you say nonsense. I literally be recorded for shooting. I'm Klay Thompson, but the blade out, he gets sliced. I'm Ginobili slicing in a Kobe fashion. Doctors come out to his mom like, it's 3rd and 20. You know we pass it. So that was like a little basketball scheme, but it was kind of fire. All right, so of course Ill Will was good. He always have aggression, you know, stage performance all up in your face. He was excellent in that round. Round 2 with CALICOE. Let's go. Nigga, I don't even think about you when it's time to rap. NRP had to hit my lines with all kind of stacks. The first time I speared you and you didn't take it. So this time, bitch, I'ma air you and you gonna make, and you won't make it. Let me say that again. Nigga, I don't even think about you when it's time to rap. ARP had to hit my lines with all kind of stacks. The first time I speared you and you didn't take it. So this time, bitch, I'ma air you and you won't make it. So he also, before he stayed at that bar, he was talking, when he first started in the second round, he was talking about why he don't like Ill Will. And his reason is because when Ill Will started, Ill Will joined Team Hami, when Ill Will's supposed to be with Detroit and he's supposed to be representing the D along with CALICOE and the rest of them. So CALICOE is saying how he lost mad respect for him, you know, because they supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, going against New York niggas. So he had a bar in that, and then he was like, you the type of guy that come to a battle and be like, yo, I'm in this bitch, what's up New York, or something like that. So he said all of that before I got to this bar. All right, next bar. This DE, good with no safety, nigga, mine's Jack. So that was a play on words. This DE, good with no safety, niggas, Miles Jack. You know Miles Jack, that's a football player. You know, he played for the Chargers or whatever. He was talking about, he said something about he was playing nickel and the safety type role for the Chargers. Next bar. I seen him coming for me, not knowing he the wanted man. So watch me drop back, encourage thinking I'm the running man. Nice little football kind of bar. Next bar. I ain't never came in between y'all mentions. What part of the game is that? I'm starting to think these niggas glitching. Chop believe his throat missing. I'm in his crib like I want the PS4 and the Xbox. Bitch, I got 2Ks on both systems. Woo, nice. Next bar. I don't even like lame nigga names in my mentions. It's funny what they do for the fame and the attention. I spent my last month playing a game blowing strings while he trained for the Olympics. He can't stand the rain. This footy will bang on him standing over the body and point at my shine and kill him. And when he's saying all of this, he really like aggressive, all up in Will's space, all up in Will's face. One thing about Calicoe is when he gets feeling to what he's saying, when he's feeling it, he don't know how to control himself, it seems. Like he starts shoving and pushing and literally like really invading your space. And that's what he was doing on that bar. That Will was like, yo, chill, man, chill. So I knew something was gonna happen. So and then something did happen after this last bar I'm gonna read in the second round. This is pretty long, so bear with me. He ain't get the message. I had to send more. Okay. He ain't get the message. I had to send more texts. You Pontiac ass nigga. They put me with the Corvettes. Nigga, you nothing like the Corvettes. You nothing like Miles nor X. You couldn't walk a mile with Marv nor Quest. Bitch, I'm a Vietnam War vet. I don't sound like none of you niggas. I should charge $60,000 for the format. Bow. They're gonna see his brains leaking on the doormat. Wow. You still try to cuff Bonnie knowing she swallowed Mav's child? So at the very end, he got really like, you know. So a scuffle breaks out because Calicoe was pushy, he was aggressive, all up in Ill Will's face. It was just crazy. And that's actually, I'm sorry, the bar that before that is when the scuffle took place. When he says, I don't even like niggas' names in my mention. It's funny what they do for the fame and the attention. I spent my last month playing a game blowing strings while he trained for the Olympics. He can't stand the rain. This 40 will bang on him, standing over the body and point at my shine and kill him. So that's when that happened, when he's like, kill him. And he all up in Will's face. Will pushed him and they was about to fight and ARP had to break it up. So in that second round, to me, it can be debated because Ill Will was really good too. But Calicoe just turned up. Calicoe had better performance. His voice was more projected. You know, he was more aggressive because he almost fought Ill Will. And he did have good bars, but it can be debated. You know, to me that round is a toss-up, but I'm still edge it to Calicoe. So now it's 1-1. Now we the last round. Ill Will starts first. I got family in Detroit, real blood ties. Ain't no prince left in the city but the doves cry. Thugs die. Try to bring dirt up on me, everything get wet. Y'all go from land to mudslide. That was fire, because you know Calicoe is always known for saying landslide. So he's like, you go from land to mudslide. Next bar. If it's beef, it's beef. I'll be stalking niggas in your city. I won't settle, I'm petty. I want to stoop down to your level. Next bar. It's all just some laughter till it's all up in a pep. Okay, it's all just some laughter till it's all up to a pastor. How you want it? Ruga Baker or Anita Baker? Be a vegetable or get caught up in a rapture? So I thought that was fire because Ruta Baker, supposedly she's a vegetable. You know, I guess she has a disability. And Anita Baker was a known famous singer back in like the 80s and 90s, and she had a song called Caught Up in the Rapture. So that was a beautiful song. Now this is the last bar. Next bar is the last bar in the third round. Y'all made Calicoe. I made myself. Did my PG on felony probation. Paid myself. Nobody ushered me in. I paid the way myself. Stay calm. I'm Surf's mom. I created a wave myself. So I thought that was a nice. The way he had such conviction in his voice when he said that bar too. So I only wrote four bars down in that third round. Now we're going to round 3 with Calicoe. Y'all gonna love him if y'all hate real. I lost my cousin to some fake pills. My nigga hustling trying to make ends. I can't be struggling, it gotta make sense for me to come on your platform and battle a nigga I don't take serious. Give me my money point blank period. ... I brought Visine to the battle. I want to make it clear. So that's exactly how he was spitting it too. Like real soft and sensual. Y'all gonna love him if y'all hate real. I lost my cousin to some fake pills. My nigga hustling trying to make ends. I can't be struggling, it gotta make sense for me to come on your platform and battle a nigga I don't even take serious. Give me my money point blank period. Then I just chop some things out. ... I brought Visine to the battle. I want to make it clear. Next bar. Will, why we have to take it here? You can't fuck with me and you know it. You a rapper, I'm a poet. Flow strong as landslide OG. I had to grow it. Let me hear they trying to slide on me. Before you know it, ladder dropping out of the chopper. This bitch heroic. Woo! I like that bar. Ladder dropping out of the chopper. Ladder, you know, dropping out of the chopper, which is a gun. This, which is, I guess, bullets or whatever. Anyway, or the clip, the ladder. All right, next bar. Niggas always want to be goons until they goblins get them. Street sweepers clean the whole room and who riding with them. Chopper sound like sonic boom. He think God done hit him. Let me say that again. Niggas always want to be the goons until the goblins get them. Street sweepers clean the whole room and who riding with them. Chopper sound like sonic boom. He think God done hit him. My bad, y'all. One more time. Niggas always want to be the goons until the goblins get them. Street sweepers clean the whole room and who riding with them. Chopper sound like sonic boom. He think God done hit him. That was nice. Last bar. I like this bar. Boy, get the fuck out of my face is what's best for you. Tell Trump we will fuck with him if he put the wall between Pontiac and Detroit, not Mexico. So when he said it, you know, he had everybody like, yo, you know, because Trump, which is our president, he wants to put a wall up, you know, to get all the, you know, the people who don't belong in the country and make sure that they don't come and invade our country or whatever. All right, so we all know that. So he's basically saying Trump, he will fuck with Trump if Trump put a wall up between Pontiac and Detroit. They both from Michigan, but they just don't like each other. So Ill Will is from Pontiac, you know, and CALICOE is from the other side of Michigan. Okay, so I thought that was a nice bar. Now, CALICOE was very witty in this round. He was very explosive, very aggressive. He used, like, they literally had a small amount of space between them, but CALICOE was, like, backing his niggas back. You know, they had to back up for CALICOE because his stage performance was crazy, okay? And Will, you know, Will too, Will doing hand gestures and stuff, but CALICOE was all around that area. So he was very, very good. One thing I noticed too is that CALICOE Friends was hyping up a lot of his bars. Okay, it's like he had a lot of his friends in the corner. Ill Will just had maybe 2 or 3 of his boys in his corner. So everything that CALICOE was saying, his friend was like, yeah, you know. So that last round, I feel like it was kind of debatable. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, like, I really can't tell who won. I may have to watch the battle again for like the 3rd time, even though I saw it twice. But I can say the first round, definitely Ill Will. The second round, I just edged it. It was real close, man. It was so close, but I edged it to CALICOE. And the 3rd round, I really don't know. Like, the 3rd round to me is a toss-up. It could be debatable. I'm gonna have to watch it again. But this battle was a great battle. It was a grudge match battle. It was so intense. The camera was literally all up in their face. You could see every reaction, every emotion. You could see everything that's going on. So I really enjoyed the battle. Okay, I don't think it's the battle of the year, but it's one of the, you know, best battles of the year. All right, so that's my recap. I hope y'all enjoy. And I'll see y'all. Oh, one more thing. I did order the pay-per-view for Summer Madness 8. I couldn't help myself. I know I'm mad at Twerk, but once I saw that band battle between Chess and Twerk, and it did make me want to order the pay-per-view. And I still want to see Tay Rock. I want to see Pat. and hopefully John and Don and Hollow the Don may take place. If it don't, I still want to see the battle anyway. All right, so I got y'all, but I'm gonna be working a half a day on that day, so you know I'm gonna be battling like around 4. I'm sorry, not battling, but recapping the battles around 4 o'clock. I'll be home around 4, and then I'll play catch up and recap the ones that I missed. All right, so I'll see y'all Saturday. All right, later. And remember, there's no night without stars. Later.